How do I get a raise? Have you ever asked yourself that question? In this day and age of people getting laid off and people moving around because of the wages and all these kind of things, you ask yourself, how do I get a raise? Maybe it'd be better if you ask yourself, what do I want to become? Think about it. Do you really want to stay at the position you're at? Obviously not, or you wouldn't be thinking about wanting to get a raise. So think about, what do I want to become? The next thing you're going to realize is that every business, I don't care how good or how bad it is, and I don't like good and bad, but anyhow, no matter what it isn't perfect. There's little things around that would make it better. There's places that people are complaining about this or complaining about that. Or if you just wrote a little procedure and made documented things, or cleaned up the back room, or just look around and see how can you contribute without being asked. How can you start being more valuable? That's really what you want to do. How do you become a manager? That's a whole different topic. But so how do you get a raise? So, for example, say that you're in the production department. Say you're building a wire rack, or maybe you're building a wire bundle. I can't even think of the word right now. But anyhow, say that you're building something, and there's a checklist associated with it. And the checklist is totally out of date for the modifications and those kind of things that they've done. And there's really nobody, paying much attention to it. Sit down and make a current checklist. Play with it a little bit and realize, wow, I just cut 15 minutes out of this 45-minute task. That's a 30% increase. Do it, play with it, and then maybe look around and say, I wonder if there's other places I could do something like that. And venture off into other areas. You don't have to do it in your department. As you go out the door to go home that evening, maybe just walk around the front of the building and around the building and clean up the trash. Just do anything that shows that you're really interested in the company, that you really have the company in mind, and that you want to be part of it. What do you want to become? So there's other ways to do it, and I'll give you some more ways to do it. Just click on the About Me below, and I'll give you some more information on what we can do, or I'll review this a little bit. But just think about, what do you want to become, rather than how do I get a raise? Because if you become more, you will get more. That's the way life works. First you have to give. Pay forward a little bit, pay forward, and it will come. That's the way the life works these days. No, not these days. That's the way life works. Perfect. Everywhere. That's the way life is. I mean, you just think about it. Sit back and think about, what do I want to become? Talk to you later. Have a pleasant day.